Hi friends, thank you for clicking on my channel, Serenity Lifestyle Living. It's the time of the month that I like to set up myself financially for the month, paying my bills, setting my goals as far as saving and money for self treats. Before I move on, I always look at the prior month that's ending to see if I had any waste, did I do anything unnecessary, and ways I could sharpen up or tighten up to do better in the next month. So what I'm trying to show you here is 7/21/25. I went to Marshall. It was supposed to be a lunch date, and my friend and I, we decided to go get something to eat. That was a lunch date. How did we end up in the mall? How did I end up spending $245 at one of my favorite stores, Marshall? And just showing you what I bought, nothing that I needed. When the guy told me my total, just to save myself the embarrassment, I whipped my card out fast and I just left the store because I could not believe how that became this. And just showing you the stuff, and I could justify the reason that I bought everything here. This body butter by Nakery Beauty. It's relatively expensive brand, $5.99. I was like, oh, this is a good price. This is a natural deodorant, coconut deodorant. I was like, you know what? I want to try using more aluminum-free deodorant, so why not start now? $8.99. Of course, I'm going to justify that I want to start taking care of myself, so I got this facial oil. This is gel nail strip. I tried it before, not this color, and I got a good week out of it. So of course I had to pick this one up. I'm like, it's summer. Why don't I want to be fancy and have cute nails for the summer? Of course I want to have my eyes looking nice. So I said, why not get me some fresh eyebrow gel? None of the stuff I needed, guys. None of it. And Miss Intentional. This wallet is $20. I just felt like I needed it in my life. Because I said the leather is good quality. I can use it as a wristlet if I have to run out. And $20, why not? At first I was disappointed, but that was for July. And then after I thought about it, I said, you know what? I'm still a girly girl. Why not treat myself? So I just called it a wash, and that was like my summer treat. And that was the only shopping I did for July. Don't judge me, but in terms of shopping, I've pretty much been eating out of my freezer and 90% of the food from my garden. So all this stuff in the green bag is stuff from my garden. I would just cook half and put the other half to freeze. In my fridge, very simple, because I'm trying to cut down on waste. And in terms of leaving the house, this thermos has been my friend. And with my budgeting, I always start with a notebook, and I have so much notebook laying around here. So this is the one I'm using for the summer. Pretty much I use these notebooks to help me design and plan my financial life. So that was my first draft. As the month get closer, I try to simplify. And I usually split the month in 2 halves because that's based on my pay period. While I'm doing that, I'm also premeditating for September. It was very hot, so a lot of the house bills, I know it's gonna pretty much double. I have to prepare myself for that. And I just try to list all my financial responsibilities, because if I don't, I don't like stress, and I feel like if I'm not able to pay my bill in a timely manner, that's gonna be more stressful for my life, and I cannot do that. When it comes to budgeting, I'm almost obsessive, and this is why I need these notebooks in my life. I'm planning to go on vacation in August, and I'm going to take this notebook with me with my September budget. So when I have downtime or late at night when I'm ready to check in, I could just go over some numbers, and it helps me relax, help me reduce my anxiety, and help me plan financially for the next month. So basically, I'm showing you that putting pen to paper works. I know it works for me. I could testify that if I was not doing a strict budget every month, and you do mess up. That unplanned trip to Marshall, that unplanned $245, I have recovered because I usually stay on track, but there will be times when you're just like, hey, I'm just gonna treat myself and live life. And I don't think we should beat up ourselves when that happened. I had a little party for a while, but like, seriously, get over it. I was able to get over it so much that I was able to still continue my saving and contribute to my Fidelity and my Robinhood account, and I'm proud of myself. Basically, I'm feeling so rich right now because after I did my budget, I had a surplus of $97. And $97 to me is a lot of money. Like, I'm going on vacation, so that money will definitely be going to my treats for, my restaurant meals and my excursion. I'm definitely going to let it go far. My vacation is going to start about August 10th to the end of the month. So my goal is to pay up all these bills before I go on vacation. And because I'm constantly tweaking my budget, I will be able to pay my second half of the month bills before I leave. And for me, that's pretty much amazing because I put everything on my budget. There's a time that I budget without putting treats on, without putting coffee on. So every time I stop to get coffee, especially if I'm with someone, they don't understand like, why are you budgeting? And if they do, they don't really care. But I have to care because, it's my life and I don't like stress. I'm going to be phasing out from this notebook shortly to this one because it looks more friendly and relaxed. If I take this out on vacation, it's not going to cause me any anxiety. I love flowers and I love pretty stuff. I'm planning to take my budgeting to the next step in September. So this is a hardcover notebook. This was part of that $245 that I spent, $4.99. And because I'm going to tighten up, here's my new planner starting August of 2025. So I am planning a little business adventure. I won't share about it in this video. I'm going to wait until everything is taken off. Then I will definitely share. And this is going to be the binder that I'm going to use to track everything. So keep checking in on me and I'll definitely show you what I am doing in details. I am such a notebook junkie that I've decided to start creating my own notebooks. So this is my first design. I ordered a copy just to see how it would look. Just a regular blank notebook. I do feel proud because it's my picture, my idea, sent it in, and look. And guess what, guys? I learned this all from watching a YouTube video. It was a young lady who she told me what apps to use and everything. And I said, I'm going to challenge myself to do it. Took me a while, not going to lie, but here's proof. I did it. So my goal too is to produce productive YouTube video or videos where someone could walk away with something. My something to use to put pen to paper, add up all your numbers, and make it work. How else do I put my pen to paper? I'm going to show you. In this binder, I have a challenge. Actually, I have several challenges. So this is my $5 challenge. Each time I put $5 in the envelope, I just highlight it with whatever color or marker that I have. Here's another. Here's another. And I don't stress myself. I just make it a game. Take out my pretty pink calendar planner and highlight what I'm putting away. And if you search the internet, you'll find so many different challenges and you just pick the one that suits your lifestyle. After my vacation, I'm going to go heavy and I'm going to try to save $50 bills. So back to the $5. I have 2 more to fill in. The total of this challenge will be $250 and that will be part of my vacation spending money. At the moment, feeling very blessed that I'm able to pay my bills, go on vacation, showing you all the tools that I use to help me design my financial life. Proud of myself for being creative, or creating, I should say. Definitely proud of myself right now. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Join me in September as I do my budget reset, and I'll talk more about how I am saving for my next challenge, for my business, and how I plan to discipline myself more And all because I want to have a serenity life. And I just want to build healthy habits financially, nutritionally, spiritually, and in every aspect. So thanks again for watching and see you soon. Have an amazing day or night, whenever it is you're watching. Take care.